Rob, after back-to-back away games in the league, would it be nice to return to another away and the fully charged new lawn?
Yeah, it's always nice to be at home in front of our fans in another big game. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it now.
Those big games don't stop coming, do they?
Every game is big now, isn't it? You know, every league game is big. The next game becomes the most important game, and now Newport is the most important game.
And it was some battle on Tuesday night. You expecting something similar?
Well, there's always a battle. There's always a battle to be won. In sport and in team sports, that's always the case. And football is obviously right up there with that. And Tuesday was probably a bit more of a battle than a football match. The way it went, the conditions were difficult, the pitch, the wind. And you've got a team there who are very, very motivated to be in our faces and press us and get in behind us and make it really difficult, which they did well. So Tuesday was tough. But we managed to come through it and get a good point. So I expect a different game on Saturday, but there's always a battle to be won. And
were there points on Tuesday when you thought you might come away with nothing?
No, I believed in the team, and I thought the second half showed there was a lot of belief there, and I thought we stepped things up well. I know we didn't create loads of chances. They didn't create loads of chances either, but I felt like we had a lot more territory and more moments, or looked like we were going to create something, and thankfully we did.
And nice to welcome Ibu back as well.
Yeah, great to have him back. He's had a fantastic few weeks, a great experience. Really, really proud of what he's achieved and what he's done and been a part of. And now he's come back. He's bouncing around. He's he's a really important player for us. A great person to have around, and we're pleased to have him back.
And tell us a little bit about Newport. What can Forest Green fans expect to see?
They're a good footballing team. They've obviously got a real goal threat as well. They've got an individual in Dom Telford that's doing really, really well. But they've got good players around that are creating chances for him. They'll look to try and control the game and have the ball, but they can have it the other way as well, and are happy enough not to. But they want to try and have the ball as much as possible. They can play a couple of different shapes, but they've been, but they like to have a couple of strikers as well. So, and they've played, with two strikers quite consistently. It'll be a really good game. It'll be a really good game. They're well coached. They've got good players, and they're in good form. As are we in good form at the moment as well. So it'll be a tough game for both teams, as I say a lot.
When it comes to League Two, is form often more important than league position?
No. I mean, any game, anyone can turn things around on any game. So it doesn't matter if someone's lost 5 in a row. You go into it expecting a really tough battle, so form. No, there's a part. It plays a part. It plays a part because confidence is big in sport. But no, on any day, anything can happen. Especially in football, it's probably the most random sport there is. So we never look at the league. We'll be aware of league position and things like that, and we'll be aware of form. But then what we'll look at is that individual team. Look at their merits, their strengths, their weaknesses, and sort of isolate those things rather than. They've won X amount of games recently, or they're in this position in the league.
So full focus on yourself and what you can do.
Yeah, we'll always look at the opposition and respect the opposition, and we'll be aware of them as much as possible, especially as a group of staff, and then we'll try and filter the information down to the players, but not too much, because you don't want to be overloading people with information. But yeah, we always try and make it about us and how what we have to do, and I think. It's one of the reasons that we've been doing okay is because we're pretty consistent, and the messages remain the same.
And Nicky Cadden wasn't in the squad on Tuesday night. How's he doing? Is he recovering well?
Yeah, he's recovering well. So we'll be hopeful to see him in training tomorrow. But we'll see. But really pleased as well with Taylor's performance coming into the game. He's obviously been out for a while and had to bide his time. But I thought he performed really well in a difficult game. His defensive stuff was very good, and I liked the way he was trying to make things happen going forward as well. He put one really, really good crossing in the second half, and he made some really good runs as well, that we just couldn't quite find him with. So look, I was really pleased with Taylor as well, but we're hopeful that we'll have Cads back for the weekend as well.
And a debut for Casey McAteer as well. How do you think he got on?
Yeah, well, we made a few changes, obviously, but half time, and then Casey and Marchie came on with around 20 minutes to go, and they helped affect the game. That's what you want subs to do, and it's a team sport. It's about the whole group, and you want people to be able to come on and finish the game and help you finish strongly. And Casey did that. Started off playing wing back, went inside the pitch, and then played as a 10 as well. And I thought he showed some good moments in both positions, so we were pleased with him.